very successful so far until now. The speakers are knowledgeable, well experienced, well exposed. So very practical, very down to earth kind of speakers. They know what they're talking about.
So far it has been quite informative, it's interesting. To me, for me this is my second time for Strata talk, but today I found it to be more in-depth, and I found a lot of new information that I didn't know before. So I think overall it's a good event, it's a good program. But going forward, the next day I'm not sure yet. We'll see about that.
Basically, this is actually sent out through circulars to all committee members as well as also the members of REHDA in the whole country. And I think this kind of seminar has actually helped to sort of clarify a lot of doubts, because since the introduction and the coming in force of the Strata Management Act as well as the Strata Title Act, a lot of issues and what you call clarification is required. We had some misinterpretation over even the question of getting consent from owners when we want to do amendments to the strata provisional block. So after we have attended, I think things becomes much clearer. Surveyor Chan has actually given a very good overall explanation of that you don't need the consent of all the blocks except only the affected blocks. I think the law part is handled very well by Andrew. He has actually given a lot of additional history behind how the Act came about, and so that we understand the intent and purpose. A lot of our enforcer, especially in land departments, in enforcement department, they are a little bit not so sure, because some of them are not involved in the drafting. So finally, I think it has come to a point where the understanding now becomes better.
Well, the event is very informative. I see a lot of developers, a lot of experienced managers, a lot of persons who are interested in strata management, and a very good slew of speakers. They give us very good details of the law and the provisions, and then yes, we can learn from there a lot. Yeah.
I would say so far so good, in the sense that it's quite an event that meet the topics and the subjects that is supposed to deliberate, and I would say the speakers have been doing their bit in sharing their information. Yeah, but just I think just in terms of the casting of the speakers is a little bit too many of lawyers. Yeah, it might be good. It might come from the authority side.
Yeah, it's a very good event which we do not have it in Terengganu. So that's why I bring delegates of 11 to come to attend this seminar to learn.
I think the event is quite meaningful. At least some of the questions can clear up some of the curiosity, and also let us a bit more clearly on what is stated in the Strata Management Act, and some of it is also related to Strata Act and also some other issues. So it's quite benefit for the people, especially when they want to deal with the JMB and do the handover to the purchaser. It's quite meaningful.
I find that the event is actually well organized, and you have people from the right segment of the market to be here today. And you can see that the people are hungry for knowledge, and this is what you need to actually continue to do, and this is very, very timely for you to do, because of the fact that in the past, even the local government have been only concentrating on JMB and MCs, and unfortunately for JMB and MCs, when they look into this kind of issues under Strata Management Act 2013, they will probably finish their service after 1 year, and they move away, and they leave the problems behind. But developers, especially those who are involved in property management, they will always be facing the same problem. They have phases, they have new projects, and by having all this information up front and all this understanding of the Act, and also the issues that's facing them, they can prepare themselves better.
I see.
Okay, and I would say that you have a very good selection of speakers, me excluded. But I hope that you continue to do this kind of sessions to enrich the industry.
The event this morning is quite informative. It clears a lot of doubt. Though we have started this new set of SMA as Strata Management Act last year, 1st June. Okay, I think this is a workshop. Should be very good. It clears a lot of doubt. So more to come.
Okay, so far so good, really interesting, and I feel the topics are more into the developer side as well, but for us I really appreciate if later part maybe tomorrow will be more onto the JMB, but I wish later you'll have more of this where specifically for MCs and JMB.
Probably afterward when they have question Q&A, interactive questions, I think there's a lot of questions to be raised there. So it should be better this way. It will be two ways communication.
No, it's all very good. As I said, maybe they have only special one, but only for the JMBs and the MCs, where it's like particularly on our issues, more into like developers and other consultants and all that. I really wish you all will have one, where most of the JMBs, the condos can come in.